So folks, England last night, what an awful result. What a crappy way to end. What a crappy way to go out or to lose. I say out, we got to the final. Crap, still not good enough. Just not good enough. I hate to be saying I told you so folks, but virtually everything I said throughout the last week and a half, that just happened last night. I said we had to let the handbrake off. I didn't think we would. I said during the course of the week I would hope, and although I can't see it happening, he will start with Watkins and Palmer. I've been saying for all week and a half, Palmer's got to play. He's got to play from the start. He's fearless, he moves the ball forward, he runs forward, he passes forward, he makes things happen, and he's got ice running through his veins. Everything I said was borne out last night. And again, I said he's got to start the game or come on earlier. Came on a bit earlier but didn't start. Didn't expect him to, wanted him to. I said in the week it'd been controversial. Bring Watkins in, stretch him to start with, give their backline something to worry about, and as well as that, he can start the dreaded press, the thing that we don't like doing and we don't do well. I believe it starts with the centre forward. I've said in the past, like when Liverpool were doing it, they had Marnie up there pulling his chunks out and Salah and others doing it with him. There was no superstars there. They were superstars, but they played like dogs. They worked hard. Kane just hasn't got the pace to do it and can't do it. I said, get the press sorted. We were told that Spain were better on the ball, they'd have more of the ball, they'd keep the ball better, but we needed to press them and keep them back like they were doing to us. They made it look easy. We just don't do it. Kane's not capable. I mean, I've read today now that Kane is saying there was a lot of fatigue there in the squad, in the team. I've also read Southgate saying, because when it finished last night, it got turned off, the music came on, we didn't want to hear the talking after it, we just didn't want to hear it. I made in Southgate saying, well, Harry, he came to the championships after missing a few games. He wasn't really match fit, and we was hoping to get him to be match fit, but he wasn't quite the Harry Kane we wanted. And I thought, well, if that's the case, why has he started every game if he's not fully match fit? And the final, the biggie, the one you want to win, and he's saying at the end of it he wasn't quite match fit, why start him? Why, Gareth, not do what I said? Start with Watkins, get a press going, get it so we can play balls over the top for him to run onto and give their defence something to think about. But say to Kane, Harry, don't worry. If we're still in the game, as I said, after 75, 80 minutes, you're coming on, my old son. There's always more chances at the end, and I want you in the box all the time. I don't want you dropping back in the box as a focal point, and hopefully one or two chances will come your way. And we know out of one or two, you'll put one in. There were a couple of chances last night later on. There always is. People are getting tired, and we're getting desperate. We press more. We go for them more. Harry'd have been ideal there, a fully fit Harry. And he could say to him, like I said the other day, folks, this is me. He could have said, and if we get to extra time, don't worry, we'll hopefully get to penalties and you'll take my first penalty. And when we win, you'll lift the cup. That would have made Harry think, well, I'm being dropped, but I know I'm coming on. And if we're still in the game, I know I can have an effect on the game later on. Yeah, that'll do me, boss. What does he do instead? He starts him, because he always starts him. It's always the same. Nothing changes with Gareth Southgate. Absolutely crap. Really, really crap. And he's just not good enough. He's just not good enough with Southgate. Southgate does what Southgate does. The FA are now rumoured to want to keep him on. I think he'll go anyway. I think he'll go. But if he stays, we'll have more of the same. We might get to another semi-final or a final, but we won't win because he's not a winner. He's not a serial winner. He's not even a winner. You need proper winners to get there and to get the desired effect. And Southgate just isn't your man. He's really not your man. It's just really poor. Why he didn't start with Palmer is beyond me. And I would have thought of starting with Watkins. Palmer came on. He looked great yet again. Scores a great goal. Fantastic. I mean, why did he not say, look, let's send yourselves, let's go at him. And if we get beat, we get beat. But we go out on our sword. He's turned it around saying we're whistling it with 5 minutes to go. We had one cleared off the line with like 2 minutes to go. Great. But we were still behind. Go for him in the first half. We could have been 1 or 2-0 up at half time. You never know. They never had to worry about us. Because we were doing nothing. We were passive. As is Gareth Southgate. Absolutely crap. The only time we've played reasonably well was a lot of the first half against the Netherlands. That was the only time. Other than that, it's been defend, and hope to get a breakaway, or hope we get an equaliser when the other team scores. And last night we couldn't do it. Crap. These others he could have brought off earlier on. I mean, Your man, the central defender, is he from Leicester or Coventry? You know what he's from? Gay, played really, really well. Walker, not as good as he normally would be. Bellingham, disappointing for me. Great goal to keep us in it, but disappointing. Brings Cobby off every single time. He never thinks of bringing Bellingham off because it's Bellingham. Why not? He did a lot of decent things last night, but then his final pass was crap, or he lost the ball on a regular basis. But he leaves him on. He left him on for every single game. I don't really get it. I don't at all. I was thinking today, well, how are they going to change it if he goes? I thought, well, if Southgate stays, we never win nothing. If we do what we always do from the FA and get another Southgate in, we don't win nothing. I thought to myself, there's two managers I could think of that could do that job, and one I can't believe I'm saying it, but it'd work. One is the one I mentioned last week that we will not get, Klopp. I'd just go and get Klopp, and I'd do everything to get him. He wants a break from football, yes he does. With the England manager, it's not full-time like it is with club. It's not full-time at all. Yeah, you have to watch the odd match. You don't have to watch a match every single week. The TV now shows you absolutely loads. Internationals aren't thick and fast. They're not like club games. He'd do brilliant. He can win. People love him. He's got a good football mind. He's not afraid to bollock people. He's not afraid to put his arm around people. He builds people up, which is what's wanted. Klopp would be ideal. But if not, this is how forward thinking they could have been. A month ago, I can't believe I'm saying this, they could have got Mourinho. He was crap at United. I've done nothing but call him. But he's a brilliant manager. He wins things. He always has. You give him a great squad, he'll win things. We went into that this year as the favourites. I believe we've got the best squad, or had the best squad in the whole comp. I don't think anybody had a better squad than us. So why do we not win it? It's easy. Southgate. He was a defender when he played, and he plays defensively. Passive, 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 passive. Mourinho can do all the defending in the world, but he knows what to do. He's never reactive. He reacts. He makes things happen, and they react to him. He doesn't wait for substitutions of the other team before he brings them on. He doesn't wait for a goal from the other team before he changes things. He changes things after half an hour some games if it's not working. That's what's needed. Mourinho would have been ideal. He bases himself in London. He's got a house in London where his wife and family were. He loves London. He loves England. He loves being in the press all the time. He'd be in the press more over here than in Turkey. Might be in the press in Turkey, but he won't be able to read the press. He can read it over here, fluent English. It'd have been absolutely brilliant. And I don't like him. But we go to the next World Cup and the next Euros with Mourinho, we'll win one of them. We go to the next two with Southgate, or a Southgate-like manager, we won't win nothing. Simple as that. Just disappointed. Really, really disappointing.